we're going to talk about Caleb's struggle with ADHD.
No, you don't start my car. That's danger. You have the key?
Yeah.
No, go put it back. Caleb?
Oh, sorry.
You do not do that without permission.
I'm sorry.
In the mornings, some of my kids have a really hard time getting ready. So Am and Caleb and Kenya all suffer from ADHD. So for them, it is hard to go from one task to another to another. So I am having to sit, wherever they're at, or kind of follow them around and move them to the next task. Caleb, did you brush your teeth? Go brush your teeth, please. Did you make your bed? Did you eat breakfast? Did you take your pills? It makes for a very long morning for me. It's hard for me to go to other things because I constantly have to sit and make sure that those kids go from task to task. That is something that is very hard for kids with ADHD. So that is one thing, at age 10, the boys still have a very hard time getting ready in the morning without mostly constant supervision.
Oh.
Are you getting distracted?
What?
Are you getting distracted?
No.
Get ready, please.
Okay. Ready? It's all ready. He goes to school.
Hey, are you getting distracted?
No, he just really only 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, can you please get ready? Caleb, can we try that Mom won't have to ask you again?
Yeah. I didn't get any. It's up to here. Oh, Mom, can I please have milk?
You already have milk.
It was not even filled up. I was saving it for Peel. It was not even.
You can have some milk in your cereal. You just had a whole glass of milk.
No, it was all. It was right there.
You can have milk in your cereal. Put your pills away in the microwave and go get your food.
Okay.
Caleb,
What? That was awesome.
what was awesome?
Oh, nothing.
What was awesome?
That. Hey, I have my seatbelt on.
You sure like dancing, don't you?
Bye-bye.
We did some working through things with Caleb and found out how it is to be in his head when he's messing around and stuff. Or actually, he's worse when we ask him to sit still. Calm down, sit still. Can't do it. Here's why. If you are to, if you have that much energy, that much ADHD, that much like your brain's going like crazy, you try to focus on one thing, and that one thing is sit still. Sit still. It takes everything that he has to sit still. So if we ask him to sit still, that's all he can concentrate on. He misses things in school. He misses instructions we give him. His brain can only focus on sit still because it's so hard for him. So some of the stuff that we've done at school to help him out is we've gotten an elastic, a big, huge, like a resistant band to go on his desk, like the legs of his desk, so that he can kick that or fumble with it with his feet And if he can get some of that energy out by kicking that, then he can actually listen to what the teacher is saying, or he can work on his assignment and concentrate on his assignment because he's not having to sit and focus on sit still. He can get some of that energy out. Another thing we've done is the fidget cubes. When I need him to like pay attention and listen, he'll play with a fidget cube or something like that so that he can be moving and doing something instead of focusing on sit still and can't hear anything else we say. So a lot of times I have to tell him, repeat back what I said so that I know that he got it, because most times he doesn't get it. He literally cannot do like one task to another task to another task. It's way too hard for him. So that takes a totally different parenting on my behalf with Caleb than some of the other kids. So if you have a child that has really high ADHD, or for him, I don't know if it's necessarily called the ADHD, that's what he's been diagnosed with, but it's that in utero drug exposure that things misfire in his brain and he cannot control some of that stuff. Can we ask you some questions?
Yeah.
You good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 10.
Do you like school?
Yeah.
What do you like about school?
I like to play with my friends. I like math, and I like reading books.
What grade are you in?
4th.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah.
Are you holding something there?
Mm-hmm.
What are you holding?
A ball.
Is that ball helping you in somehow?
Yeah.
How's it helping you?
Helping me be calm.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Oh, do you need it? All right. Is it easy for you to get yourself ready in the mornings?
Kind of.
Tell me what you mean by kind of.
Like, my mom has to tell me some things.
Give me an example.
Like when I'm doing my garbages, and then I get sidetracked.
What are the things that you need to do in the morning?
Concentrate.
What are your jobs to do in the morning?
Garbages, brush teeth, make bed, clean room, get dressed, eat breakfast, and take pills.
Is it easy for you to remember all that in the morning?
Yeah,
What do you like about yourself?
I like that I laugh a lot.
What do you want other kids to know about you?
That I'm a funny kid.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, about my story I told you?
Yeah? About the boy
Yeah,
that sneaks food and hides it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys give questions?
You want people to ask you questions
Yeah.
about that story?
Yeah.
Give me an example of some questions you want them to ask.
Like, why is he sneaking food? Why is he hiding it? Yeah, those questions.
Those kind of questions?
And I'll tell them next time.
Oh, and you want to answer those questions on our next video?
Yeah.
Okay. So where should they ask those questions?
Leave your questions in the comments for later. And I will answer all the questions.